I love attending weddings. I get to do a lot of them in my ministry. And one of the things I love is the wedding cake. I love that icing, it's yummy. I notice some people don't eat the icing, and I always eat the icing. But one thing I would never do is just eat the icing and not eat the cake. But sometimes I feel our approach as Adventists to church is like that, because we focus on the worship services and sometimes we neglect the other elements of church. When you look at the New Testament, what's the primary model of church? It's about the relationships and the ministry and the mission that they do. And really, that's the cake. When we come together in worship, that's a celebration of what God is doing through the church the rest of the time. So worship is the icing, and mission and ministry and the relationships in the church is the cake. And so I think it's time for us to have a bit of a rethink as Adventists what we prioritise. It's great to come to church, but we need to also have a commitment to small groups and loving relationships, holistic Sabbath school classes that include sharing and prayer and mission, as well as interactive and applicable Bible study. And how about us focusing on what ministry we can do and supporting and mentoring and discipling one another so that we can grow in using our spiritual gifts. And we can also learn how to share our faith better. And there are great resources around that we can learn and use to share our faith with others. When churches are connecting, worshipping, growing, serving and sharing, those are the 5 purposes of a really healthy church. And if we're well-rounded, we can do even greater things. So I'd like to challenge people out there in the churches. Let's discuss how we can be a more relational and participatory church. Let's think about how we can have Sabbath schools that are really holistic and include that sharing and prayer time. And I'd also challenge our churches to get involved with a natural church development survey. That's a survey where you can look at your strengths and your weaknesses, and then you can get suggestions about how to grow and become healthier. And the conference will cover the cost of this survey, and you'll get coaching and support, ideas and resources about what you can do. We have some really good churches in the WA conference, but I believe with a bit more effort and God's blessing, we could have some great churches. Contact me if you'd like to know more at the conference office. My name's Andrew Skeggs. I'm looking forward to working with you.